Josie fam, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. So today I am traveling to London and this is my first summer holiday in London, and I'm super excited to share my travel from Accra to London with you. So this is the Kotoka International Airport and I'm getting ready to check in my luggage, and I am using Turkish Airlines today, and we are traveling through Istanbul to Gatwick Airport. This is actually my first time arriving at Gatwick Airport in London. I always use Heathrow, so I can't wait to share with you my experience at Gatwick Airport. I have another detailed video about Istanbul Airport and Gatwick Airport, which will be different from this video. So after checking in and finding our gate, we are now getting ready to board, and I must say that the COVID protocol was not checked. We didn't test for COVID, neither did anyone ask for our vaccination card. We are fully vaccinated, but we were not asked about our card or anything COVID related, and I was so surprised because last year was different, just a few months ago, and now no one is asking for anything COVID related. That is for this particular trip or journey, and I think it might be different for other destinations depending on where you are coming from, where you are going, and the airlines you might be using. So please check your destination countries to be sure, but for this particular journey nothing COVID related was asked. So back to this journey. So we are on board now, and the Turkish Airline plane from Kotoka International Airport to Istanbul Airport is the Airbus A330, which is a wide body jet with a 242 seating configuration or map. We are flying economy, and so the seating is quite tight, but I like it because if you are traveling with a partner like I was with my husband, you are close to each other, so it's nice. And well, for the leg room, I'd say that it's quite tight. 5'6", so I wouldn't say it was too tight. I didn't see the need for the leg rest because for me personally, I feel it didn't really help. I preferred stretching my legs under the seat than to put it on the leg rest, but it might be different for someone else. So we just took off, and this is Accra, as you can see. So this was a 7-hour flight, and departure from Accra local time was 7:55 p.m. and we were going to arrive at Istanbul at 5:55 a.m. So there was quite a variety of options when it came to the in-flight entertainment. I personally prefer to listen to audiobooks or music, and so as you can see, we were given some earphones and some kits that came with sleeping mask, with some earplugs and some socks. So I realized quickly that the screens we had were quite old school for the plane that traveled from Accra to Istanbul, because we had to insert the earpiece on the seats, and the touch screen was quite difficult to maneuver or control, and compared to the airplane that we used from Istanbul to London. So the seats come with this head rest that is quite manageable. You can adjust to support your neck when you are sleeping. And not too long into the flight, we were served with meat or pasta. I went for the pasta and my husband went for the meat option. I tasted the meat as well. It was quite nice. So after having our meals, I decided to listen to some Lionel Richie, and not long after the meals we were served with some coffee, and it was quite refreshing and I enjoyed it. So I usually like to monitor the trip, and I studied geography a little bit. So yeah, I enjoy watching the trip where we've gotten to, and that's the main reason why I also love the window seats, because I like to see what I am seeing on the map in reality. So yeah. So this is the washroom on the flight, and I must say it's quite tight. They had these nicely arranged air fresheners, hand soaps and creams and perfumes and sanitizers, well arranged. And this is the area for changing for mothers who have babies. And though it's quite tight, it's also quite manageable. It's not that bad. Yeah. So we were served with this cake and a drink of your choice. I went for Coke, and it was actually nice. It's chocolate vanilla cake, and this was served about 1 hour 20 minutes before we landed at Istanbul. So our connecting gate and custom borders information was available on the flight about 30 minutes before we landed at Istanbul, and so we had about 1 hour 50 minutes waiting before our next flight, that is from Istanbul to London. And so this is Istanbul, and we are about to land now. So if you've come this far in this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. If this is the first time you are watching my video, my name is Josie and I love to share beauty, lifestyle and travel content. So if that is something you are interested in, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel and join the Josie fam. So this is the beautiful Istanbul Airport, and we just landed. So we landed on time, and as I said earlier on, this is my second time traveling through Istanbul, and I could see some changes, and I'm going to share a detailed video about Istanbul Airport in my next video. So we are now boarding our next flight from Istanbul to London, And the airplane we are using from Istanbul to Gatwick Airport in London is the Airbus A321 Neo, which is a narrow body jet, and this is a more modern plane compared to the first one. And the journey from Istanbul to London Gatwick was a 4-hour 10 minutes journey or flight, and we departed from Istanbul at 7:45 a.m. and we were due to arrive at Gatwick Airport in London at 9:55 a.m. and these are the local times respectively. So we are about to take off now, and I must say that the Istanbul airport is one of the biggest and beautiful airports I've seen so far. So not long into the flight, we were served this breakfast meal. It had some oatmeal and some omelets and mushrooms with some sandwich, as well as some cheese and olives, and it was nice. So if you have been watching my travel videos, you know that I love watching nature and the magnificence of nature. So I woke up to this beautiful scenery, and these are the Alps, and it's a mountain range in Europe, and the Alps are the highest and most extensive mountain range system that lies entirely in Europe, and it stretches across 8 alpine countries or alpine countries, being France, Switzerland, Monaco, Italy, Austria, Germany, and Slovenia, and I think Liechtenstein. I don't know how that is pronounced, but yeah, I hope I didn't butcher that name. And it's really beautiful, and it had this settlements, patchy settlements in it, and I was thinking no one could live in such an area, but it looks like there were some settlements along the stretch. So I guess the highest points according to Google are the Western Alps, and the countries are Italy, Austria, and Germany. And these are beautiful high-rising mountains with snow, and I just can't help but admire these Alps. Yes. So we were flying over this vast piece of land, and there is this water body, which I believe is the North Sea, that divided where we were, which could either be France or Belgium from London, or United Kingdom. Right after crossing that water body, which is behind us now, we've entered United Kingdom. So we will be landing very soon in London Gatwick Airport. So we've arrived at the Gatwick Airport in London, and I will be sharing with you how the border control went and how Gatwick Airport also looks like in another video. And this is the south terminal of the Gatwick Airport, and so I can't wait to share with you videos about Istanbul Airport as well as the Gatwick Airport experience. That's it for this video, fam. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and until I see you in my next video, stay safe and never give up. Love you all. Mwah. Bye, fam.